station's here somewhere. All we have to do is find it. I know we'll need a key to get inside. That's our only way to find it. So let's go.
All right. I'm gonna say that I'm sufficiently warmed up. Really, the words on stream segment, it's more for me than it is for you all. Just to remind myself about how to say words in English. Even just the existence of words is kind of tough sometimes. But when we're in there, we're in there. We got a few in the beginning, and then they threw that last one at us, and I was... To be fair, I was eating and drinking at the same time. Cup in one hand, pizza in the other hand. So I could only do so much with my attention span. It's like walking and chewing gum at the same time. All right, let's swap it over. Rip Cam. Okay, there we go. Yo, what's going on, everybody? VeeDotMod here. Today we have a hard stop at like 5:30, 6 o'clock. Because I have other stuff to do. But we're gonna do the final episode of Dead Cells Immortalis after today's Dead Cells segment. Really excited. Can't wait to put my thoughts together after like we've seen everything. Maybe in YouTube format. Today we will be live streaming to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time, so you all will get the chance to say hello YouTube in like 5 minutes. Either way, good to see everyone in the chat. Decadrian, good to see you. English hard when it's not your first language. Even when it's your first language. When you got the brain rot. They don't put words like gat and glizzy in words on stream. So what can you do? It's like we're speaking two different languages. We saw Blaze earlier. Good to see you, Blaze. Ruben, hello. Blaze, are you gonna be playing Concord? I just wish it wasn't $40. Like, I wouldn't mind playing it because it looks more like Destiny Crucible than anything else. But $40 is steep. Dyson, good to see you as well. Let's hop over to here. Crap, we gotta put music on too. Oh wow, we have cam off on everything, huh? Alright, so we have to play chiptune. Castlevania gets us DMCA'd. Only the Dracula's Castle theme? I think that's what they call it. That one gets DMCA'd like super quick. Watch the stream and playing Terraria Calamity. Ruben, when's the Dead Cells Terraria update? I feel like that got announced 2 years ago and I haven't seen anything about it. Then again, I don't watch Chippy Gaming on YouTube or anything, so maybe that's my fault. Yo, Vord, good to see you. We're almost good. We have this. We gotta load up the YouTube side of the operation. For those who haven't been following my good buddy Alexa, he has this really, really big tweet thread going on around content creation and indie games. And apparently, a lot of indie developers don't really care for content creators. It's gonna be interesting. So, I don't exactly know what's the deal with these devs. Most of the time, the creators are only there to help. Apparently, not everyone agrees with that. Yeah, Vord, we're gonna be right after your segment. Vord, did you pick anyone to couch commentate for 0 to 5 BC in GDQ? Almost said GDC. Isn't that the like global organization? All right, chat, get ready to say hello YouTube. in just a second. Edit. I think all I have to do is go public. Like, we've gotten this almost down to a science. It's really nice. Oh, right, it's 2 steps. No, it's 3 steps. So I have to go public, and then I have to push the stream over with multi-output. So then I have to hit start. And then auto start is turned on, so it should automatically pop up. Okay, cool. Conroe will be switching it up on our segments, and we got loot on the track. Yeah, that'll be boss rush after your 0 to 5 BC. So for when you say swapping, or well, you said switch it up. Switch it up for 0 to 5 BC. Oh no. Chat, I'm using a brand new controller, which has been working yesterday. Okay, we're in there. It's weird, like, why does a wired controller have an on-off button? There's no wireless component to this at all, so why do I have to turn this thing on? Oh, right. Yeah, fresh file. That's right. I think I'm just gonna do tier 4 hard mode, and if we have enough time, all colors. We're kind of like filling in the back slot of the time that they have. Chat, get ready for some Hello YouTube. We're now live on both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. We're gonna be doing the last, quote unquote, knock on wood, the last 22 BC segment. Today's the day. This might be the only day that 22 BC brutality gets, because we already won on tactics and survival. We need BC climb. Banned items. Random heads, 2 pots. Gold, recycled, none. Permanent timer. 15 curses. Plus gear. Disable that forge. Potion malaise stuff. Drop bomb. Poison you. Fog wall. Randomizer. Spikers. You have to do the fuel. Wow. So it's so different. Oh, y'all can't really see it because it's white and the white balance is like super off. But like my pause and options buttons are way up here at the top. I'm used to them being like almost right above the analog stick, almost so much that you could fat finger it. Now I have to reach across the map to pause the game. It's gonna take some getting used to. Yo, this is Sid, first chatter over on the YouTube side. Welcome. Asking, is this a mod? The only thing that's not kosher is this right here. 150% enemy health and damage. This is not something that you can normally do in the game. You have to do some file manipulation to make this happen. You all don't have to worry about that because I'm sure you never ever want to put it above 100. If you do, I don't know what you're doing. Oh, we got finished QA. Gameplay. Attack warnings off. I think that's the only QA thing I have to do besides assist mode. Okay. Going back, Scrath, good to see you. Corgi, good to see you as well. I don't know why, but the new update isn't downloading on Xbox One. It is not on Xbox yet. They did not get the approvals from Phil Spencer yet. We will be doing Dead Cells Immortalis episode 10 after this run today. This run's gonna be on a tight schedule. Gotta be this, right? Why is there a plus? Wait, what? Was I not on 5BC? That's the only way there could be a plus item in there. In 5BC, so in 0BC, it's like a 50% chance for plus to spawn. Even if you have all of the forge completed. It's kind of weird. I'm gonna have to restart again. I don't have my wedding ring on and I feel naked. Shoutouts to you if you ever get that. Shoutouts to you if you're married. 1 second. Can't be on camera without my ring. You don't want anyone getting the wrong idea. Alright. One more restart. This is the last restart. Yeah, you don't want people thinking we're maidenless around here. So yeah, for those who've never seen this 22BC segment, we are on the latest patch. So expect curses everywhere. Unless those monsters never show up. Which is a potential thing. Not gonna lie, I think King's Scepter is better than that thing. The Wrenching Whip. I don't know why, I struggle with Wrenching Whip. It's like I'm not super interested in it. Wink twice if you had to. That's my secret, Cap. I never blink. Now I'm like paining myself to not blink. So a weapon like this, normally not a good idea in 22BC because the monsters are stronger and have more HP. So now, like, your potential one-shot is just gone. Like, whatever the weapon could have done in the past, forget about it. Forget about it. It's not gonna happen. Like, this elite right here is taking 0 damage from King's Scepter. You may as well just pretend you don't even have a weapon. Oh my god, was I really... Huh. I got all the DLC content for Dead Cells today. Can't wait to spend countless hours farming each blueprint. For the DLC areas, are you guaranteed 1 blueprint per biome? Probably not, but I think you'll get it sooner than you think. I should probably use War Spear. I never think about War Spear while playing Brutality. I only think of it as a survival weapon. Am I? Something is severely wrong with me today. Why is this 50%? This has never been 50% for me. This has always been 100%. Why would it have dropped down to 50%? Like, this is a preset. I never have to change this preset. What? What is that? Save. Enter. Okay. I was gonna say this is getting a little weird, but I assume that was... I don't know. I have no idea why that would have dropped at 50%. V, you can toggle outline for the spike. So you're saying that the mushroom spikers, when you have outline on enemies, they'll also outline their spike attack? That's the 5 things I wish I knew. Crap, Face Flask is nerfed. Maybe you just do this. This has to be here. Okay. Didn't catch the end of the last stream. Did you get Misericord W? No. However, we made it far enough that the chat was like, V, please. Forget about it. And I said, sure. We will consider this a successful showcase, as long as you all are getting the information you need. If I just close it and someone's like, V, I didn't really learn anything about Misericord, then that means we have to go back. I want that. The wave of denial. Okay. Name a more iconic duo between Giant Killer and Serenade. Been trying to get Mutineer's outfit for a while on my new save. It's your favorite outfit. My brother got it first time. I was so freaking pissed, but now that I think about it, it was really funny because it's a 0.2%. Yeah, tell your bro to go get a lottery ticket if they have lottery in your country. As far as I understand, lottery not legal everywhere. I got comboed by the new enemy that curses and a rampager. Now, Blaze, is it the one with the bell? Because that one actually can stun the player, and it leads to some really, really unfortunate setups. Unblockable setups, even. Exclamation point modifier, try exclamation point BC. Oh crap, we don't have Epibot on. Thank you. The flying skull one hit you at the same time, jeez. They actually buffed that monster. When this went from beta to public, not very much was done. But one thing they were... Wow, I lost my 30 because I got the pop-up for Epibot. But one thing they were able to do was to make that monster slightly stronger by removing its ability to teleport in 5BC. Meaning that it will only fire skulls at you to curse you until you walk up to it. Which definitely makes it more, Why'd I lose all my rally? Dead Cells is often an exercise in understanding what has happened to you and your body. Sometimes I know what happens. Sometimes I don't. And you know what? That's okay. Not everyone knows everything about everything. If someone claims they do, they're a fraud. And they're trying to get your money. Even when it comes to games. You might be a giga expert at the game that you're playing, but there's someone else who knows more. There's always someone else who knows something you don't. I don't know why I thought the door stun was gonna reach there. That was attempt number 1, though. I'm okay. Oh, we already found out that Rapierre's not super great. No, Rapierre's good. It's the katana that's not super great. Could also, like, opt into this with the Serenade. We can try it for now, see what happens. I was hoping for big changes at the end of this game, but this'll do. That'll do, pig. Yeah, they could have done a lot, but remember, the team that actually was working on Dead Cells was Evil Empire. Technically, Motion Twin hasn't done anything as far as development goes in a long time. Of course, they do have the final... There's a specific term for it. Final creative say over whatever is gonna be in the game. Crap. I'm also trying to get used to a new controller. And that's not an excuse. I'm sure any one of you out there, if you had a brand new controller, you'd be doing the same kind of screw-ups as I am. Name a more iconic duo. Spartan Sandals and Serenade. After Castlevania, I lost my will to play, don't know why. You may have been playing something else at the time. Castlevania DLC came out a year ago. So in that time, Astral Ascent came out, Blaze Blue came out. Spiritfall and 1.0, like there's countless in there. Let's not. And like you may have done mostly everything at this point. What's the new controller? We're using the brand new, straight out of the box. Not an ad, by the way. Xbox Game Sir controller. Like, yes, sir. Game Sir. And I was a little worried because, like, right out the box, I could not get this thing to work. Not wireless, by the way. This is wired only. Could not get it to work. I didn't realize it had an on-off button. Why would a wired controller have an on-off button? Does that make any sense? If you don't want it on, just unplug it. And it's not like a TV where, alright, maybe unplugging it's inconvenient, but it's all the way in the back of the console. Like the entertainment console. Wow, that's how you know you're on 22 BC. Kick a monster off the platform and they don't even die to the fall. Please. 6 monsters? That's so unlucky. Had all achievements and everything, so I stopped. Might have been getting a little too repetitive. You might be tapped out. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. There's plenty of games where, like, I've done everything, so do I necessarily have to play more? Not really. You may consider that I've probably done everything in Dead Cells, which is true. At least in my opinion. I'm sure there's someone who will say, V, have you done so-and-so? Show your achievements if you think you've done everything. And I can guarantee you I don't have all achievements. We'll go Toxic for the money. Did not hit the VeeDotVod, which is unfortunate. You have that controller, it's really good. It's gonna take me some getting used to. It feels good to the touch, I can say that. But I'm sure if, like, I showed the box, someone would put, like, the TikTok sound effect, oh heck nah, at the end of it. Or Lil Jon saying that. Or like, what are those? And then point at the box for Game Sir. It feels good to play, at least. Yopslam, good to see you. IV, what's up? I bought all Dead Cells expansions this week. Yo, Brian. Holy. Hopefully you told the devs I sent you. But like, I guess But I think I'd rather you tell Evil Empire. Not to say that Motion Twin doesn't deserve, but I've done a lot of work with both teams at this point. I couldn't get out of that. I had to do a parry on the Rampager. I ended up parrying a bomb instead. Yeah, I want to say Motion Twin was the first dev to reach out to me for like a live event. Not, oh, can you play a game for us? I mean, like, actually be in person to do something. So if it wasn't for them, like, there's so much stuff that I only got into thanks to them. Okay, it might be time for the Rapier. Okay. Oh my god, you turned so quickly. Dang, Spartan Sandal wouldn't have had that issue. Is Rapier no good in 22 BC? Like, how many stabs are needed for one monster? I don't know. Poison the enemy Rapier, though. That's actually really good. Because now I have, like, on-demand poison while playing Brutality. Which isn't, like, difficult to get, but not having to press a button for it's awfully nice. This game looks really fun. With so much constantly happening, not gonna lie. Well, just to let you know, that monster, that mushroom, is not supposed to be here. Chat, someone can confirm that. That monster shouldn't be here, right? Not in 5BC. That's a normal 5BC monster? No, isn't it only in Ancient Sewers? Or am I tripping? You have fun playing one-button builds? Someone replied to one of my dirt old videos, like 2 days ago. It was a quadrabind video. It was like, this is the video that the devs are gonna use to ban quadrabinding. Quadrabinding is currently banned. I had nothing to do with it. All I'll say is that that person commented on the video saying, I wish they never took this away. Now, I'm not gonna say that it was, like, balanced in any capacity. However, there's some novelty out there to, like, not needing to use your brain when you play a video game. Even something like Elden Ring. You're over there popping lightning bottles. The only brain usage required was finding the twit or the Twitter. Or the Reddit thread that suggested to do it. And is it balanced? No. But there's definitely some fun in not having to think anymore. Yeah, you have to dodge roll sometimes if it doesn't fail to 2-tap the boss. Do you gotta pick up all items you see? No, but I cannot sell any items. You just pick green over red? Wasn't I forced to? You're suggesting we're going too fast. After that comment that I got earlier saying the game looks really cool with so much action on the screen. Now you're saying, V, you just cost yourself a scroll. Trying to look cool. You know what? You get extra HP. In 22 BC, you need every point of HP you can get. You just can't go full rainbow, because then you don't do any damage. I wish there was a full rainbow build in this game, but there's not, unfortunately. And I tried my best to make one. Like, the best damaging thing I could find was the shotgun, the heavy crossbow. And then you have things like point blank, and you're already like half purple, well, a third of the way purple, not halfway. Double purple. I was gonna say, is that a legendary? But it's just a scroll. Once we get melee mutation, yo, we're playing Eddie Gorgo or Gorgo. It's G something. Chat, what's Eddie's last name? Gorgo? Or oh my god, I still got hit. I thought I outplayed the crap out of that thing by going down the ladder for half a second. Why aren't you selling items you don't need? That's an excellent question, my friend. Crap, I actually got... And I lost my rally. Am I just not allowed to use rally? Can I not get my HP back if I take damage? Someone asked, can I not... Why am I not selling items? The button to sell is actually gone. There is no button for selling. That's a banned activity. Wow, the fact that I don't one-shot... I went for the parry, too. That sucks. I didn't even know a Rampager was there. The Rampager knew I was there before I knew it was there because of the smoke. The Masker, which is also a monster that's not supposed to be there, the Masker hides other monsters in the fog. Spike Boot does not kill Maskers very well, because the Masker doesn't do any attacks. So typically, I just go past it, not realizing that a Rampager knows I'm there, and is prepared to hit me, before I even know it. Should you not try, like, Armadillo Pack as a second mutation? Let us get to a second mutation first. We haven't even gotten there yet. Wow. The reach. Arms longer than LeBron's. I swear I should be maintaining that crit. It would be one of the best mutations, especially for this difficulty. Yeah, so for those who don't know, we are mandated to take YOLO first. So when you think about mutations, I often try to think about what do these items want. Melee mutation is where I'm going. Balance Blade is gonna want melee mutation, maybe combo. However, we're automatically stuck with YOLO first, which means our first mutation's just gone. To get another mutation specific to like just making runs easier and not like helping out the items itself, that's also delaying the build a little bit. I'm not saying it's wrong to do that, sometimes you have to. But now I'm like -2 mutations. And every time we do an activity like that, we're basically -1 mutation. Luckily, Balance Blade is super good. Holy. What in the world? Why didn't anyone tell me Balance Blade was this good? Is it the poison? Phaser's also been pretty good here in high VC. Rothgard, good to see you. I teleported in front of it. Was Balance Blade not always good? No one told me it was good. You all are withholding information. I think teleported mid-fall. I don't think I've ever seen that. You all have high-level intel that you're holding out on. It is an online competitive game. You do be phasing sometimes. Okay. Once again with the 0 cursed biomes. Just very surprising. We have Phaser, so we don't want to go Arboretum. I think I'm gonna go Castle Outskirts. Not just because of the money, but it's very, very nice map for Phaser. No eggs or pet monsters. No Thornies. I think the Phaser knocks Harpies out of the sky. I have to double check that. Alright. Let's chow down, then we're good to go. Balance Blade and combo, pretty fun. That's at least 2 biomes away. That's so sad. If 23 BC decides to just add birds. Birds as in just the flying bats. I think we tested it and it screws up some of the monster spawn rates. Balance Blade, classic weapon. Very old. Sometimes the oldies are the goodies, you know? Tempting. This is also usually a good item to take. I'm trying my absolute best to not take Barricade. Or Diverse Deck, rather. I don't trust this fully. Because that means I'm going to have to play point blank. And I'm not ready for that. How do you see the biome sequence on the map? When you open your map, it's whatever the button is at the bottom of the screen, relevant to your controller. So if you're playing on mobile, it'll probably show your thumb or something. Switch map display. You press that, and then this shows up. Not gonna lie, I actually don't know what it looks like on mobile. Do I have a mobile viewer in the chat? Can you confirm that button's there on mobile? V, I've been playing mobile for 3 years. We ain't never had that button. Oh my god. Okay. Wait, this is doing numbers. It's like a hot take on Twitter. Oh, snap. Ooh, look at those escapes. Am I a queen main? I'm over here thinking Balance Blade's the GOAT. Balance Blade who? Why do you have Castlevania remix music? Is this the soundtrack DLC? This is part of the game music. You can opt into this on the main menu. Not a mod. That ate my Telluric Shock. It's like the Telluric Shock's not coded to go uphill. Oh, scary. Mixed reality right here. Rob Pierre's S tier? Oh, this Rob Pierre is S rank, and the Balance Blade was only plus plus. Got it. I was about to say, hang on. I ain't going that far. Rob Pierre, like Queen's Rob Pierre is good, but I wouldn't go so far as to call it S tier. Like, there's only one time where it's S rank, and I think it has more to do with Pure Nail and Snake Fang than this thing. Like, it has some extremely interesting mechanics to it that break the game, but it's most reliable when you have Pure Nail alongside it. All right. I have Short King advantage? Is that why I just read? Crap, I'm gaining malaise in here. Okay. Normal game. You do not gain malaise in shops like that. We added that in like 13 BC. We added that really early. Okay. Mobile should get 34 and 35 this year. I mean, I'd be happy that you all got 34. I wouldn't hold my breath to get both at the same time. A little double Christmas gift. It's like when your birthday is on Christmas and everyone asks you every single year without fail, do you get double the gifts? Does not get annoying. Our malaise is stuck at 7. That's not a good thing. What that means is that we ain't moving the needle. Wow, that didn't kill? If we were popping off, the malaise meter would be going in the other direction. So this is only passable. Wow, I cannot believe that this thing was attacking me 2 platforms below me. It's kind of sick. And like, I have to kill this stuff to cleanse the malaise. Is Susie still around, or have people forgotten about her? We had a conversation about Susie not too long ago. So I think it's still relevant, it's just that I don't bring it up as much as I probably should. That's my bad. Sometimes, here's a little streamer 101 for everybody. Sometimes your own memes live and die by you using them. You might think you have some of the best memes in your own communities, but if you aren't using your own memes, who will? You know? It's like the cursive language. If you're so obsessed over kids learning cursive and you're not using it yourself, then how's that gonna work? It's a lost art. Who's Susie? What if I told you Susie is within each and every one of us? Even me, and I call myself having 2,000 something hours in this game. I think I had some Susie moments just today. Not knowing how to do the parry properly. Confused as to why I'm dying. Wow. Wow! I'm surprised they let me get up there. Honestly, Phaser with the Hayabusas would have been really nice. Oh my god, I didn't even know where I was. We didn't lose the V.60 though, so that's fine. Cannot jump down that. Oh my god, and there's a spiker somewhere. Unfortunate. There you are. About to say, if that hits me on the way down, I'm gonna have a crash out. No way, if that hit me. So funny, I didn't really start dying until the Harpy showed up. And I specifically said earlier that this should be a Harpy-friendly build. So, kind of funny how that works out. Alright. Stuff still spawning? Oh, I have a whole nother freaking tower to do. Chat, when was the last time you raged at a game? Maybe you raged at Fortnite just last night. Some sweats coming in. All using Captain America shields. You're raging right now. I can't move. Don't forget you can multi-parry here. But this thing will just go behind you. So sometimes it's just not convenient. Playing Fortnite is the rage. It's not that bad. You just need a good squad. Sometimes the squad is your entertainment. Dang, do I want to do this room? I think we have to. Well, we were killing. Interesting. I was holding left. Vampirism. I'm pretty sure melee attack. I think that only affects the actual slash and not the reality slash. If I had those Hayabusas, I would maybe consider this. $4,000? How many runs until 23 BC? Well, assuming 23 BC ever happens, this would be the last one if we were to win. Crap, I don't know if I have enough money. This is 6.2. And then the other thing was 4K for sure, but I don't know if it was a little bit less than 4K or over. I think you used the health pot. Well, we're going to prison anyway. So I'm gonna be cursed, so like it doesn't really matter if I use the health pot. I get hit, we're dead anyway. I raged at myself playing Sekiro last night. Fighting against Madam Butterfly for the 20th time. It's a really good fight. It's just the positioning of the boss. It's so early in the game, and it's probably there to really like teach you how to not manipulate, but how to maneuver through the game's mechanics. But I think she has so many things and 2 phases that as a tutorial boss, it's like very, very nasty. I really don't want to dedicate point blank in here. Tainted requires 10 elites to get your health pot back. It's kind of nuts. Nuts. Oh my. It's over. Certified over. Does skiing do anything? $463. It does technically as much as 1 slash of the melee part. It does the same damage as the phaser itself. I don't know. Basically making my phaser do double damage. 23 BC, no modifiers. What do you refer to as a modifier? Do you mean affixes for your weapons? Inner Ishin defeated him earlier, but wasn't able to do it consistently. I think that's where I stopped playing it, if that's the boss I'm thinking of. Are there any good roguelikes on Xbox other than Dead Cells and Hades? Chat, is Astral Ascent on Xbox? I know Blaze Blue is not. Gungeon? It's different than Hades and Dead Cells, but I guess if you want just a top 10 roguelike game, then yeah, that'd be it. Is there any reason not to heal here? We know there's a food shop. Oh my god, I didn't get the phaser off. I guess I would have died just then. Okay. Send this straight down. All the way down. This is where I want to be. 6 feet deep. Okay. Hang on. Winnable? Where's the damage? Good question. I think when the scheme procs, it's okay. So, like, I do damage every 2 seconds. Imagine I took damage there. Oh my god, you can't phaser with the invisibility on the monster? They nerfed Phaser in 22 BC. No. It's so over. It's never been more over than it is right now. That thing, instant transmission, the barrel. Looking like, what's his face from Jujutsu Kaisen when he claps his hands together? Chat, someone knows his name. It's a good character, I'm just really bad at JJK names. Wow, I looked at chat. Okay, don't go down there, no matter what you do. Not until you're full HP. 10 malaise simulator. I pressed Phaser! Funny enough, my HP bar didn't really move. It looks basically the same. Okay. We can get a free item right here. We may as well keep pushing. Wow, I actually can't kill a master. YOLO gone. We manipulated the malaise. We're back down to 0. Soon to be 10. If things don't change. Stop looking at chat and you'll win? Now, we're here for the show as well as the challenge. Like, if I was trying to win 22 BC with no interruptions, I wouldn't even stream it. This would be YouTube only content. And then people would be wondering, V, when's the next stream? It's like, everything's just a regular recorded video with maximum editing, and you don't even know if I did it legit. Scheme is worthless if I do this. I just want to check the damage. I mean, as far as safety's concerned, it's like not awful. But now I wish I had Tainted Flask. Skip that. Synergy with Phaser, but not synergy with the what? With the scheme. Dang. If I rolled forward, the grappler dropped the bomb. The only way out of that was to go up. But like my brain couldn't process to go up soon enough. I could see like the possibilities in my head, like connecting all the dots. There was a dot to roll forward. And there was a dot to go up. Roll forward. That dot showed up first. And I was like, well, the only other option is dead. Like at that moment, like I thought to myself, I found the option and then I died in that order. All right, this is it. Right here. I died to a runner while cursed. Funny enough, we have a 15 curse. So I think I actually died at like 13 or something. So the curse would have been cleared if it was a normal game. But yo, we got Flint. Now we don't lose. You know what? The game, sometimes, it can help you out a little bit. Yeah, Flint almost worthy of ban. Oh, I didn't mean to drop. Hang on. I gotta test this. Wow. TIL. Like, I know that can parry everything, but I didn't think it would actually count as a parry on the mushroom. I figured it would just make you invulnerable. Yo, that is some handcrafted gameplay, if you ask me. I wonder if the devs had to do anything when they added Cocoon to the game. Like, did they have to go and retroactively put parries on stuff? Or maybe that was always in the game? Like, technically, you could always parry the mushroom spikes. It's just you can't parry with a shield because the shield's in front of you. You need, like, downward parry. If only they had a shield that could parry the earth. Then we would have had it this whole time. Am I the only one who thinks Indulgence range is not good? I thought it would be Giant Whistle range, but you have to be pretty close, and sometimes enemies above you don't get hit. I think that's what I read. I don't know if it has the same interaction with doors and platforms as Giant Whistle 2. Like if a monster is here, like on this kind of platform, and you have line of sight, you can Indulgence through that platform. If it's not there, and you do not have line of sight, Indulgence will oftentimes fizzle. Sure. I just don't know if Giant Whistle has the same tech. Taking bets on how long this thing lasts in my inventory. Yo, rate my dress to impress drip. The theme is you're a celebrity and you don't want to get seen by the paparazzi. Wow, where's the cursed biomes? I am like actually impressed here. Hey V, I started to watch the 6 BC run to see how you got to 22 BC. Yeah, and like I said, the original program was supposed to be win streaking in Dead Cells, and then I think around like 13 BC I started losing. So then at that point it was like, all right, screw win streaking. Let's turn this into we're just making the game as impossible as we can without making it literally impossible. Favorite biome or boss music? Dang. I had to pick. I want to say Sepulcher. I feel like Sepulcher has a really good track that kind of puts you like really in the zone of you could die at any moment. I think they did an excellent job with that. Has anyone tried Permadeath where you have 5 saves? You mean like an Iron Man challenge? I think that's what they would call that. Yeah, there's plenty of Iron Man Dead Cells players out there. Tomorrow on the GDQ channel, right before we do our segment, Board is going to be doing 0 to 5 BC, which is basically an Iron Man challenge. Assuming that's what you're asking for. That was scary. Rise. No. After all that, it didn't even kill it? Do you play Iron Stick? I assume that's Iron Staff. I like it. If it showed up right now, I would probably take it. It just doesn't do anything when Masters or Mushrooms. So in 22 BC, it's like a little bit nerfed. Only because like it doesn't even affect a decent chunk of monsters. Rise. How can I not? Oops. Okay. Struggling over here. Rise. Chat, this is the one. Wow, diverse deck holding it down behind me. Saving my life over here. Goes the wrong way. Rolled backwards so I don't get hit by the stupid bomb. See, that's gameplay that you all don't have to worry about. Gameplay she told you not to worry about in Dead Cells. I do think... No, you can still get up the small platforms, but I feel like they nerfed the ability to jump while charging. I swear I used to be able to go as far up as I want. Yo, Eclipse, thanks for the good luck. I appreciate that. Guess I should have looked at some of those, huh? Hayabusa boots for $6,000? Maybe 6.9? Not awful. Hayabusa boot pretty good in 22 BC because damage to the wall, damage on knockdown. It's a little less, but it's still like kind of worth. Of course, it's a cursed prison depths. Why wouldn't it be? I noticed one thing I started doing is using skills, especially turrets in the hallway. Probably why I get bonked so much. You mean the turret's like aggroing monsters, or you don't have your turret ready for when you need it? What did they do the Face Flask in 22 BC? I get poisoned for using Face Flask. That's what they did. Who's they? No one knows who they is. But they nerfed it. And I'm mad. And it only affects 22 BC. That's why it's so messed up. G's at top. Use the poison heals you amulet. I keep forgetting that we can do that. I just don't think that amulet has shown up yet. Like, I'd love to believe that I would have, like, seen it and remembered that, like, idea. If Phaser showed up, I would take that. Open wounds, melee, say the stiletto Phaser. Rise. Imagine not using the bats. I wanted to say y'all are sleeping on the something, but it had to be bat relevant. And like nothing really fit. Like I could have said y'all are sleeping on the Bruce Wayne, or y'all are sleeping on the I don't know what. And like nothing really hit, you know? Interesting. Why is that not chasing me up here? Why are they not teleporting to me? Are they scared? Did they learn? Is that the chat GPT AI? They know that I'm charging the attack, waiting on them to teleport in. Y'all are sleeping on the ceiling? I wouldn't have thought of that. I'm not even gonna pretend like I actually had that kind of bar just at the ready. Thank you for answering each other's questions, by the way. I know I'm like kind of memeing a little bit. So it's definitely fun to see you all interpret what I'm saying with real text and not troll text. Okay. A little bit more. V.60 is still on the table. Could be a big V-Dot. Swole V-Dot. The V-Dot I've been trying to get all summer. And by all summer, I mean like once a week at best. Once a week when it's not raining. There's no new updates on any games. Wife isn't home. I plan to get food, like, going out anyway. So Taco Bell ready. It's a lot that has to line up. There it is. There it is. If there's an elite on the map, could be big. Huge. Could be. Like, we don't even know if this is gonna work the way we're thinking it will. Alright, cleansed. I see no elites. Legendary. Legendary Cudgel? I think that thing just has increased stun duration, which is not awful. But it's not, like, changing the build, really. Imagine if that was Legendary Greed Shield or something. Yeah, just stun duration up. Again, it's not nothing. But it ain't no Greed Shield. Good luck with 22 BC heading to bed. Veg. So, what time would that be? Chat, we have a hard stop in like an hour and a half. Gotta get this chest. Unfortunately, because we have like so little money, I actually have to check all of these. More time to express hate for Rampagers and getting bum rushed. I like the Rampager. Like, if there's a tier list on monsters by pure entertainment, not like how scary they are, not how cute they are, just like how entertaining is it, I put Rampager in the S tier. No lie. And I'm not a paid actor. Not right now, anyway. Now, if you want to make me a paid actor, you can consider subscribing on Twitch. Using your Twitch Prime, you can subscribe for free. Or if you're on YouTube, you can become a channel member for as low as like $1.99 or something. Easy mode is what they call it. I should roll. The Flint's been doing a pretty good job, though. I think I save. The bats are unfortunate, but I don't want to spend money on an item just to get rid of the bats. Do you say V.60 or do you say V.got60? You know what? I'm gonna let you decide. It's like, I think you take this. It just doesn't work with electrodynamics. So if I somehow pop my electro by mistake, I won't be able to get that third orb back. We're not gonna scheme. Melee's an option. This one's tough, I gotta admit. Actually, let's Predator for now, until we figure out what we're gonna do. The sub goal is still at 0. Is it glitched? Oh, that? Over there? That sub goal is for Twitch subs. We don't have an on-screen thing for YouTube subscribers. Thank you for subscribing, Jusu, though, over on the YouTube side. So I think there's a glitch where if you go into the bank for a cursed biome, the rest of the cursed biomes disappear for the rest of the game. I don't have concrete proof. I just only have anecdotes. Wow. Imagine if I actually hit that after phaser. So, like, I don't think you get the bonus for it being a cursed biome. And the fact that, like, a cursed biome would have an extra chance at a cursed chest, that doesn't exist on this map. So it's, like, double bad. Okay. Bank early is tough? You're telling me. And I'm the one playing the game. I would love to not go to bank. But that's not what the referees agreed on. Wow, I'm like phasing in front of these monsters sometimes. I guess specifically the things that don't have a back. I don't know where the curse chest is. Somehow I dodged it. Flint actually doing damage in the bank is the only thing that can do damage. Dang. Like, Anne is facing the other way after the parry. Alright, so curse. This will give us a little bit of damage. My apologies if I missed any chat, by the way. I know a decent amount of you have said stuff. I'm not trying to ignore any certain people or anything like that. It's just, you know, the chat moves, and it's a good problem to have. Little homie. And if I look at the chat too much, I'll probably die. When is it appropriate to say skill issue? If I'm playing the game, if it's V.me on the mic, you're allowed to say skill issue whenever you want. If it's anyone else, like, let's say you just scroll through like all different kinds of streams and you're in like a random streamer's chat. If I saw you in some other streamer's chat and you type skill issue, especially if it's a new player, it's insta ban. on my channel. That does nothing for that person. If anything, it's worse because that might make them uninstall. Or they may go and say, oh, the Dead Cells community is awful people. It's like I may as well just go back to playing Hollow Knight if I want to play with awful people. However, here, it's okay because, like, depending on what game I'm playing, I guess, I want everything to be a skill issue. I don't want to have a situation where I couldn't do something about it. Stun target's not ideal. We gotta be able to do better than stun target. Bone? Bleeding damage? Open wounds? I wish it was a little better. Mimic check? Alright. We're committed. Ooh! Got some of my health back. It's like delaying the attack so I can play an Elden Ring all over again. It can charge that mid-jump? Oh, I knew it. It has like 2 different speeds. One in Mach 5, the other one at the speed of smell. Skill issue moment? I got freaking dumpstered by the Mimic. Every attack at different speeds. I probably should have gotten the purple card. Alright, this is the one right here, and it has to be the one because it's probably the last one I can do. I'm gonna show you all the gameplay of Flashing Fans. You ain't never seen a better Flashing Fans player than me. What? Chat. Does it not work on the rockets? Why would it not work on the rockets? Am I tripping? You all know what Flashing Fans does, right? Give me an N in the chat if you don't know what Flashing Fans does, so I can explain it to you. Otherwise, that was a little questionable. Skill issue 1000% just then. 2 rockets, you got 1 every time? Certified crash out incoming? Yo, Tuski. Thank you for the prime, I appreciate that.
Worth a sub, D.
I hope it was. I absolutely hope it does. I gotta see this for myself. I have 2,500 hours in this game. And never in a million years would I think that that doesn't work. Marzi saying, V, I actually just did that too and got punished the same way. So for those who don't know, here's how it should operate. Okay, fair. That's what it should be doing. So what happens when it's something else? What happens when it's this? I know you all are saying I blocked one of the rockets. Let me know when I blocked the rocket. Unk is crashing out? Okay. Devs need to fix that? What if I told you development's over? Try again? I can't try again. I have a hard stop at 5:30 today. Ain't no way. Yeah, you can parry that with a normal shield. And it does fire the missile backwards, so it's not like it's not coded as a ranged attack. Because, like, in my head, the only way for that to not work is if somehow the game doesn't consider it a ranged attack. Like, the game's basically saying, oh, that's actually a melee attack, technically, because it's an explosion. You can't parry the rocket, you can only parry the explosion, and that's melee. But I don't think that's the case. Or what if it is the case? Because technically, if the rocket exploded at your feet and you tried to parry it, you're not sending a missile backward. I'm not even sure if you can parry that. Alright. Well, Susie, you got another one. Susie's been getting free information from this stream every single day. Legendary. Don't ruin the legendary. Okay. I know what you're thinking. V, that's a waste of a legendary. You'd be wrong. Not Lamau. No, not Lamau. Look at that. Oh my god. Queen build. The size 12 Adida? In the face? Nah, that's not Lamau. We can take this build to the end of the game. I wish you could rainbow build this, because, like, it's taking wall damage, and I think in some capacity wall damage is a flat number that's based on the monster's HP. But I think your stats somehow do something. I just don't exactly know what that is. Fans probably don't work because shields also explode the rockets. Yeah, there's something in that, absolutely. We're fine. I wonder how much of the damage I take in high BC is due to mushrooms. Like, if I were to guess, I'd say 7 out of 10 of my deaths were mushroom related. Does shovel work with demolisher rockets? Imagine trying that. That's some next level gamer stuff. Okay. Could I have jump parried? Maybe we have a low profile or something? It's a good idea. Like, I thought about it. But then for, I think the giant fires those 3 lasers, and they're like sort of vertical. You do parry all 3 with flashing fans. So I figured, no, the angle must not be an issue. It's a brain issue, I'm sure. What else could it be? Promenade. It's right here, actually. Chat, this is the first cursed biome of the day. Except for those bank ones, I guess. No way we get prison depths banked 3 times in a row, right? That's astronomical for that to happen again. We did cleanse the map. There was like a... Did we disconnect? I lost connection to my chat for some reason. Interesting. Anyway, game's hard. But this build right here, I'm feeling good about it. Chat, a little bit of news for you. Tomorrow, we are gonna be live on the Twitch GDQ channel. About 5-ish hours from now. No. Like 3 hours from now. 7 p.m.-ish. Maybe a little earlier, maybe a little later. That was a sick jump. Oh yeah. We found our build. It's never been less a V.B build than right now. This build screams V.me. Like, if you were to look up V.Dot on Instagram, don't do that. No, my Instagram's fine. I just don't really post on it, that's all. How do we make this stronger? Sorry, we're just gonna try to reconnect my chat real quick. Chat, that's me, not you. It's not a you thing, it's a me thing. I just need a little space, that's all. You did nothing wrong. Just trying to restart my chat client. Does this curse me? Please. Oh my god, it's 1 HP. Does not curse me. Nice. I had a feeling that the fire grenade wouldn't do it. I just couldn't tell if holy water would. Oh wow, is Caster Labs down? Okay. So yeah, game's been pretty hard, but if we weren't dying, who's to say that 22 BC was even working in the first place, right? Like, this is exactly how it should look. Burning it alive doesn't curse you? Good. Don't tell the devs, though. Dang, if I got that kick, that would look so sick. Is 22 BC the hardest difficulty? Brian, the sky's the limit when it comes to the highest difficulty. Today it is. Tomorrow, who knows? If anyone can come up with something to make it harder, but still fun, it might happen. But, like, technically, I'd like to at least win 22. That still has to happen. You know, kicking the monster into the holy water, that's, like, kind of sick. Sick ill, not sick nasty. Lacerator would be super nice. Just a way to grind up monsters. Right now, our biggest issue is that we're doing kicks, and if they aren't just dying, then it's taking forever. What if you can't see the map? Turning off the map. Well, I can't turn off the map, but I can do this. No UI mode? With that, you can't see the items. No, that's like some 50 BC right there. There's no way. That's actually, in my wife's favorite term, that's diabolical if you can't see your gear. No! V, don't do it. Oh god. Talk about sanity's the limit. That's the end of all mental faculties right there. If you thought brain rot was an issue, just wait until I turn off all of my freaking gear and don't know what's what. Not me trying to kick the skull. Fatality. No, man! Why is it not dying to the spikes? Ain't no way! Ain't no way! Chat! What are we doing? Is this a joke? Am I just on display for entertainment purposes? 23 BC, playing the game windowed with no audio, but then you all would fall asleep. Unless I had on some EDM or something that I don't really listen to anyway. Alright, we got the V.60. See ya, sucker. Eat that size 12 Adidas. Crap, I threw that the wrong way. No. Crap, there's a cursed monster there. Double stun. Couldn't get them into the wall, missed the wall combo. We're playing Tekken 8. You gotta get them on the wall so they can't play the game anymore, and it turns into solitaire. Oh wow, I almost walked into that. What are you supposed to do in Tekken 8 when they kick you into the wall? Is there directional influence of that game? Are you just supposed to stand there and die? There's no X factor, right? What do you do? Like, there's no Guilty Gear burst meter, as far as I know. Did just GG? Freaking mushroom. I swear to gosh. Okay. Well, this got worse. Really don't want to touch that thing. I think it might have died. Yeah, or else it would have still been chasing me. So I died just then. I still got cursed. There we go. And let's do this. Okay. So yeah, as you can see, the game gets really intense. Even though we've done a lot of stuff in the game, we're still seeing things we've never seen before, every single stream. That's why it's so nice to be able to stream for you all. Imagine doing this by myself, with not a single witness. I didn't kick it. Alright. Caffeine's back. Sorry, YouTube chat. I couldn't read your chat for a little while. There's a major outage, is what I just got. Can someone try to type? Can I get a hello in the chat? Hi, smile. Hi, :D. Maybe wait for the transition. All right, I see Twitch. Might have to reconnect to YouTube. Streaming's hard. If there's any takeaway you could have today, consider streaming about as difficult as any white-collar job. You're over here doing software engineer work, social media manager work. You gotta do janitorial work too. A little bit of blue collar in there. I gotta clean up my desk, or else you all are gonna think that I'm one of those Aspen golds or something. All right, relax. Lacerator. I think if we can leave with Lacerator, I'll be happy. Oh, we gotta do this too. YouTube working fine over there? Yeah, but I can't see the chat, so it's definitely on my side. Oh yeah, it's still spinning. Sorry, YouTube folks. It's not you, it's me. Sure would love a brutality amulet. Am I tripping, or have I just not seen one? Is that a skill issue? V, I've been wondering why you've been passing every brutality amulet. I dare say the skill's the issue right now. Get out of here. With that talk. It didn't die. See, I feel like there's something a little off with fall damage in 22 BC. I can't quite figure out what it is. It's almost like because the health of the monster got increased, the damage being dealt to it from falls isn't going up, which is definitely not a good thing. It's the other BC door. I swear there was another BC door with a shop in it. Oh, it's right next to us. Are we going to Nest? We're going to Prison Depths. Even though we have the rule in here for you have to go to cursed biomes, I think for us to skip the Depths biome lends to some missed opportunities. The missed opportunity being, what if he gets a Prison Depths bank? Isn't that fun? The thing we've died to twice so far? Because it's like double beefed up on a Saturday afternoon. Alter the code to give you 3 brutality amulet. This streamer, KekW. If I was a little smarter at the bio manipulation, we might be able to do something. Pan. Pan would make me want to use open wounds. No, probably more like melee. Sandals doesn't really do much, huh? I'm thinking, what if you porcupine the Spartan sandals? That's like... I don't know if that's good for 22 BC. No shot is that a bank. If that's a bank, I'm actually gonna scream. Oh! 3 times! The 3 times finalist! How does this happen? Legit, how? Am I on the same seed? V, show your seed? It's not that kind of website. Let me, let's check. I can't really do anything. Until if I don't die, then we're fine. But I can at least open it up. And you all can, like, write it down. And then if I die and we get this again, then something's wrong. That's under gameplay, right? Might be under video. Alright, remember that number? 478-8-90-66. We can't see it. It's right there. It's literally right there. Okay, Vorpan though. Hold up. Maskers have no face. Unlucky. Double parry. Yo, I'm back at home. No more sus builds. We're only using the hotness for now on. I'm Mimic ready. Knock on wood. Oh my god, I am not Mimic ready. What am I talking about? Ain't no way. Maybe you Spartan Sandal the Mimic. Surely the Mimic can't get through Spartan Sandal. I wonder what happens if I go invisible. I'm not the biggest fan of this. Technically, it does bonus the burning oil, so like I should use the fire grenade, but I like my lacerator. Okay, remember. This is a 15 curse. That means once you hit 10, it ain't over. If you were playing normal Susie Dead Cells, it would be over, and you'd be already at McDonald's right now. Enjoying yourself a Hello Kitty Yu-Gi-Oh! Collaboration. Unfortunately, as the streamer, I'm not allowed to get a Happy Meal from McDonald's. That's Hello Kitty X Yu-Gi-Oh! Not until I beat 22 BC. Alright, we're down to 5. Don't touch that. Come on, game. Give me like 5 bats. I don't even want to touch this. A little unlucky. Gonna say I cannot see any more monsters. You don't have a face. You didn't die when you're supposed to. All right, we're back in it. Okay. Does that no McDonald's come with the streaming contract? No, actually. We just swore off McDonald's. I haven't been to McDonald's in easily 7 years. Oh, crap. That's not good. You gotta heal here. Even though there is a food shop down below, I think you have to pop the heal. It's just too much riding on this. I'll take it. Flawless, no thank you. Chinese McDonald's hits hard, not gonna lie. Chat, if you've sworn off things like McDonald's and KFC, are you allowed to go to Asian KFC and Asian McDonald's? Because it's like a completely different situation out there. They have like the wasabi Whoppers and stuff like that. Is it the same thing? Or is it the same carcinogens in the food, regardless of the country? Not allowed? Crap. Asian Pizza Hut? I can do that. Do they have stuffed crust in China? I feel like that's the only thing I would get from Pizza Hut anyway. Getting anything else is a waste. Like, I could have just gone to some mom and pop. Good old Uncle Tony's Pizza don't got no stuffed crust. Probably the only thing stuffed in there is like an extra stick of butter. Like how Mima used to do it in the old country. Thank God for Pan, huh? But I guess I really didn't give this a lot of screenplay. You can at least see how it operates in here. I think the issue is that monsters just don't die. Like, the longer the monsters are left alive in this biome, the worse it is. Gold Gorgers might transform. Thornies might turn around. And I can't see. Well, I think that's an excellent argument to take that off. This would be really nice, but if it's the Mimic, I guess I heal, right? Because I have to heal anyway. Okay. Let's do this, because I'm like fairly sure this works. Okay. See, this is what I'm afraid of, is that kind of gameplay. Who's that playing Street Fighter over here? Why is this thing just like backdashing? Wait, its HP bar is legit not moving half the time. Do you all see that? Why do I only get a white bar every third attack? Unk is crashing out. Yo, Hans with the gift sub redemption. We'll do that a little bit later. There's a random gift sub too. I don't want to lose my momentum. We got our prize. Melee mutation with Impaler that freezes enemies around it. Does bonus damage to frozen target. Like, actually legit. Would have been a little bit nicer if it had bonus to slowed enemies too, but I don't know if it can roll all of that at the same time. It's just a fast weapon that has a little bit of crowd control to it, so I actually really enjoy it. Queen no more? I don't think the fall damage would hurt her at all. Like, from what I'm seeing from this gameplay, I feel as though fall damage is no longer a reliable option. We need numbers. Crap, I don't even have enough money to buy the food. Yeah, the slow enemies around you is really nice. I have to go down there. We still don't have a brutality amulet. Just take one at a time. See, they're freezing from melee mutation too. Oh yeah. Chat, we're back. We've never been more back than we are right now. You've never seen this stream so back. We just gotta do Celeste. What's that? I need the money. Wow. Oh. I need the money. Reveal secrets in the walls. It's actually very nice. Thunder Shield does not kill a bat. Don't forget, chat, every monster has 50% more HP than normal. So if you're ever wondering why does it look like it takes so long to kill anything, every monster should have died 50% ago. Does that make sense? Every monster we have come up against should have died 50% sooner. And there's a lot of stuff that can happen at 50%. It might transform into an elite. Monsters might spawn. I might rage. I might look at chat in that 50% time. You never know. Hoping some real quality from Celeste. I think this Celeste could really determine if this is a win or a loss. Because, like, even though we have a really nice Impaler, what we don't have is good skills. Toxic miasma. That hit me, I think. I think it spat at me. I think it did the Hawk 2. But it was behind the Gold Gorger, so I had no idea. I'd rather have the secret walls because I need food, like, kind of badly. Does reveal invisible enemy work with the maskers? Yes, it does, actually. It's really impactful, but being able to see food in the wall, I think, might be more important. At least in the short term. We have to go Tainted Flask next. Wow, what a setup. I assume that might not be possible without wall run. Because, like, if you just raw jump up there, aren't you gonna get hit on the way up? The spikes aren't simply gonna wait for you. At least with the wall climb, you have momentum. Plus less time existing on the corner. Okay. Clean Celeste of N. It's probably not getting used, but just in case. So, like, in case something weird shows up, like ice armor. I think that's it. I didn't want to go bank anyway, and here we are. Down all of our health pots, actually. So we lost all of our health pots in exchange for a higher level Impaler. And that's basically it, right? And we're also technically losing a mutation. Alright, Moros, don't die to the tick. The basic tick, not even Mama Tick. We gotta get past this thing. Mama Tick, like, we should have the advantage. Remember, it always turns around. Really? That's our stun. Always prepare yourself to parry on the opposite side. How you do that without a shield, I have no idea. If anyone knows, feel free to share with the class, because I sure don't. Been a little while since I've been on this map. It should be good for us. It's just there's monsters everywhere, fortunately. Some monsters I can't even see, some monsters attacking me from other sides of the screen. There's also a cursed chest, guaranteed. Sometimes two. I'm like giga focused right now, which is so funny because I think I only have to giga focus on brutality. Tactics was the first one we won on. Survival took a little while, but it was mostly due to, like, trying to get a build that functions. Things like Tombstone and whatnot don't do very well in 22 BC. So survival already has a disadvantage there. There's the curse. One of possible two. I mean, you definitely do it for the curse itself. We would still need the bleeding, not bleeding, the poison heals you to go Tainted Flask here. Legendary. Is that a Hayabusa boot? The Air Forces? It's a Boy Axe. Fake Tactics build incoming? Ammo +1? You can't not take that, right? And that makes it so we don't have to run ammo mutation? I would love to have like one more mutation in here. Maybe you go point blank. This is like getting spicy. We went through a Spartan Sandal. We went through a Cudgel at one point, the Stun Shield. That's tempting. Over Lacerator? Well, we're going point blank, right? So we are gonna kind of be close range. Maybe it's over the cluster. Okay. God of War now? Exactly how God of War looked. I know that because I totally played God of War. There we go. Alright, chat, we're back in the game. You thought we were back earlier? Now we're back. I was just trolling earlier. I was just trying to gas myself up a little bit after constant death. That almost kills. Oh, we can't sell. Indulgence is one of the new items for update 35. If you have never seen this before, you're gonna have it soon, I'm sure. Alright, we did not get the second curse. Again, my apologies to the YouTube audience. I know I am seeing some people say stuff over there, but I still cannot read my YouTube chat. Yeah, as long as you have line of sight, you can get those kills. It's like super fun. Yo! Yo, Masters! Masters with the Prime, saying V, my free Amazon Prime subscription. For the thousands of streamers out there, today you are the one getting it. Dang, I was really hoping for food there. Where's... There it is. I was like, where in the world's the mushroom? Again, another situation where I swear the mushroom's the issue. That is, like, really scary. Okay. Oh, yeah, random sub. We'll do that right after this biome. Chat, also, don't let me forget Bots' last gift. If we don't take an item from Mamatic, the run is null and void. Not me thinking about going Gastro. Not me like planning to go every mutation that's not red. Did I miss a secret even though I have secrets revealed? Here's one. You're telling me there's another one back there somewhere? Well, we already got the food from the wall, so at best it's just money. You may have seen a down slam as well. Triple red! Glass cannon. More likely than you think. 2,400 health. Is this tactics? 18, 2 and 2 before the first boss. You know someone out there is gonna be toxic and say the only reason he won 22 BC because he was 18, 2 and 2. Oh no. I was gonna say that was way too early. Not even surprised. Okay. Let us maybe go to the boss. I don't think there's a food shop here anymore, right? Isn't this just a normal shop now? Oh, nice. It is the food shop. Okay. Yeah, I remember I kind of walked up to it, then I didn't really interact with it. Yo, loot! Just in time for that raid, we're gonna do a random gift sub. I assume if someone in your raid typed, their chances of becoming a gift sub is higher, but it is random. I can't really control who's gonna get what. What was the shop? Crap, now I have to check to see if this is... Even if it's Face Flask, I don't think you can take it. I think we die to our own poison. You know what? Let's keep the Spite Sword. And if Poison Heals You Amulet shows up, we hard swerve. Out of whatever the build is. Doesn't really matter. Loot, good to see you. As a reminder, chat, tomorrow we're gonna be doing a GDQ segment over on the Games Done Quick Twitch channel. Loot or Die will be in the house. On the track. Featured artist. So be sure to tune in for that. Toxic over on YouTube saying, "Ayo, mate, what's up?" Alright, oh, right, I have to go to my own channel to gift subs. Anyone can gift a sub, by the way. I know the redemption was for me to do one at random, but if you want to pair yours with mine, we'll be twinsies. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Even on YouTube, you can gift memberships on YouTube now. That's world premiere over the past like couple of months, I think. Alright, congratulations, Lightning Rod, too good. You all are out here making Dead Cells themed names? What's the affix on legendary Shrapnel? Shrapnel Axe? I think it launches fire. Like, not super impressive, but it's not nothing. Alright. I'm not taking ammo mutation. What if me resetting also resets the Tainted Flask? Like now it... So it says 6 now? What if it actually was at like 2 and now it bumped itself back up to 6 because I reset? How awful would that be? That's not shrapnel? Oh, that we're using right now? No. This is Boy Axe. It's +1 ammo. Which is why I'm not using ammo mutation. Alright, chat. Do not forget boss's last gift. If you forget about it, the run's nullified. I've seen better for damage. Just to say that. Remember, it's 22 BC, so she ain't the mama tick you know. I can't see. Like, I just wasted that. Oh, that sucks. I should have gone for the stun. The indulgence didn't even interrupt her either. Alright, him! Boss's last gift? We about to lose our shield. Would I rather lose Lacerator to keep the shield? Surely we get another shield, right? No way another shield doesn't show up. Well, technically speaking, this should be fake tactics. I shouldn't be using a shield. I should be using, like, kunai or something. This does bonus the bleeding target. And slowdown, surprisingly. We should be using double throwies. Double yeeties. Not Yeezys. Those things are over at Marshall's now for $4.99. Stilt Village. Chat, as a reminder, we have a hard stop. Soon. I don't even know if I can finish this run. But what I can tell you is I won't throw the run on purpose. If I die, it has nothing to do with me having a hard stop. It has everything to do with this game is incredibly difficult. I promise you. Infiltrated. They didn't know. Oh, snap. $100? Chat, who's got $100 on them? Imagine if I got hit, that thing popped from Boy Axe off screen, and I died to it. Is that messed up or is that a skill issue? I didn't know it was there. I was just throwing out axes. Is Boy Axe good as brutality? Do the mutations work? Well, the short answer to do mutations work, the answer is probably no. However, you could technically do Vengeance and Face Flask, and it does actually do something. The only, like... Oh, okay, maybe it is kind of a strat. So, Face Flask at high levels almost always give you your arrows back. So, like, technically, you could make an arrow plus Boy Axe build with Vengeance Face Flask, where the idea is that you're using the Face Flask to pull back your arrows if you're using, like, kunai or something like that. Second one. Ooh, +1. +1 flask. Chat, we're back in the game. Oh my god. Remember when I said we were back in the game earlier? I was only saying that because I didn't want you all to feel bad. Now we're back in the game. Isn't that crazy? How does that work? Vengeance is barely brutality. It's generic. Hey. It's red. A matter of fact, for you to say that, that's toxic. I'm going back here for some reason. Food. I was like, why am I backtracking? Oh my god. That feel when you're back. It's like you're 30 plus. That feel when you're back. I'm sure you all in the chat don't have to worry about that. I'm in good. Like, knock on wood, my back. Not saying that I have, you know, the best quadroids or whatever those are back there, but you know what? I'm okay. I can lift a good 10 kilos. Gonna say you better not curse me off that. Don't. Nice. Damage scales, but the damage reduction is stuck at 30%. I wonder if they did that on purpose. Because funny enough... 17? Yeah, it's not enough. Funny enough, the mutation... Berserk? Like, I don't use it so much. I forgot the name of it. But the mutation that gives you damage reduction for melee kills while playing survival, that, I don't think it has a cap to it. It's basically capped by how many monsters you can kill. Which is, like, not that big of a number when you're playing survival. But you could probably go up to, like, 70% if you get a really lucky string of monsters. Of course, they fall off over time, so eventually you'll get to a point where you cannot possibly maintain it. Alright, give me a kunai. That's not good enough. That thing's too slow for this. Like, if I'm gonna fire the infantry bow, I may as well just do the boy axe in the first place. Chat, the build's about to take off. We're allowed to go anywhere we want, so it's probably Clock Tower. We're in there. Berserker's maximum is 20%, and the stacks cap at 90. Yeah, it's like a really big number. Much bigger than Vengeance can do. I just don't know. Maybe someone... Because Vengeance had done that for a long time. Maybe someone had the foresight to eventually players will have self-inflicted damage. And we don't want them to get better Vengeance. Or it could be like because you can use it in any color, we want to keep it a flat value. But that's like almost the opposite of what I'd imagine you'd want. I'd imagine you'd want scaling based on color to really like solidify the differences of the colors. I guess like in hindsight, for everything that Dead Cells has in it, the color system is oftentimes a point of failure. Not to say it's a bad thing, but in terms of what you can do with it, there's definitely some times where like that screws with it. The fact that there's a color behind it. Like I'm using Point Blank right now. Point Blank's giving me 30% bonus. The difference between me playing Tactics and Brutality is like 15 or 20%. Like it's not really enough for me to just pump up Tactics while playing Brutality, because at best I'll be at like 10 Tactics, in which I would be at maybe 38% for Point Blank. That's not really enough to justify losing all the HP. Is the new skill good? The one I'm using right now? It is. I'd say in 22 BC, it doesn't pack as big of a punch as it could. But in normal gameplay, I think it is actually worth trying. You don't even have to do the curse gameplay, where it's like curse yourself and then it removes extra curse. That's just like icing on the cake. If anything, worst case scenario, it just lowers monsters' HP to half. So you can pop it with Hayabusa gauntlets or something. Yeah, the curse clearing thing I don't think is all that good unless you hit a bat. But like, whatever weapon you did have could probably kill a bat anyway. That being said, if you do have a room full of bats and you're at like 15 curse or something, it will like delete your curse. But it does that very well. And you can kind of use it through ceilings as long as you have line of sight. No, my cells! Get the cells, you need them! Chat, we never got something to do with your cells after the spin to win weapon. Like if you're a 2,000 hour player like I am, we never really got anything to do with your cells. Spin to win's not enough for me. Yeah, it's OP, but I'm not gonna play it. So to me, like, the item doesn't exist unless someone does a viewer build or something asking for it. It's banned in 22 BC, as a matter of fact. Ooh, +1 flask. Oh my god, chat, we're so back. I don't remember being this back in a long time, in years. It's a good feeling, you know? That feel when you're just back. I don't know if you all get that. Whoa. Frame trap just then. Where are the other towers? Am I tripping? Or am I missing towers? Oh my god. Why'd they put it all the way down there? It's the bottom of the barrel. I'm over here in the high rises. They got me going down to... I was gonna say Section 80 High Power. It's a very good album. I don't want people to think that I was going a different direction. Why it built like that? Could go a lot of different directions with that one, too. I'll leave it to you all's imagination. See? I'm telling you, heal off poison doesn't exist. Like, that's the broken build that we're waiting for 22 BC. And it's just not happening. Like, I would dare say I take it off color. on the amulet. Like, if it was a triple purple amulet with heal off poison, I take it. Poison nullify? I did see one of those today. Not this run, though. Which is kind of funny. They have heal off poison and poison immunity. Why did we need both? Oh, that was 4 scrolls. Dang. That's all my money if I buy this. And then we need a bleeding source. Bad. I'm down bad for healing right now. Did I say healing? I mean, technically, yeah, but bleeding. Oof. Oofa. We need bleeds. Stat. I need 50 cc's of Omega Red. No Wolverine and Deadpool spoilers, please. Oh my god. If that was kunai, it'd be GG. Please. I mean, the Sinew Slicer is not ideal, but on Timekeeper, though. Like, I think I'd rather have Knife Dance as on-demand bleeding, but this does actually hit. Little Steph Curry fadeaway kill. Alright. Again, sorry to my YouTube audience. I'm sure you all are asking me tons of questions. I'm gonna try to fix my chat right after this biome, but we have a hard stop today, so I can't guarantee that I can bring YouTube chat back. Actually, no, I have a way I can do this. I'll just fudge it. We're broke. I'm so happy to be back. You all have no idea. We were down bad for a dub. This may be the only way. And there's Boss's last gift coming up, so we're probably gonna lose that Sinew Slicer. Or the Lacerator. One of those is gonna go. Napsta Blook on the YouTube side saying hello, welcome. Happy to have you here. Did you know that Berserker's icon is actually off-center? Luckily, I don't use Berserker. So that's an issue I don't have to worry about. Just in time for Boss's last gift. It's gotta be the bleed that we drop off. If I could get a legendary throwing knife or a legendary yeetable even. Just something I can throw. We're in there. She's stutter stepping. Oh my god, we almost had it. But luckily we skipped all of the, like, throw a bunch of shuriken. YouTube comments doesn't like how I pronounce shuriken. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Boss's last gift. Give me that Serenade, which technically speaking isn't awful, but like I have no reason to go into real Serenade form. Like, if I was only using the boy axe, then that might be something that I would do, is actually use the serenade here and there. But right now, to swap is probably a DPS loss. Alright, legendary. Legendary magnetic grenade explodes again after a brief moment. I'm gonna take it only because I'm not running the serenade anyway. But that's like not all that great. Just to say that. Alright, we have free choice. I think we go... It's like, can I do servants with this? I don't want to do Hand of the King, really, because we have a hard stop. I'd almost rather go Dracula's Castle. Even though I don't really have anything to do for his bullets. I'm gonna keep the Tainted Flask for a little bit longer. Or do I? No, let's swap off. Yeah, we tried Distillery really like a week ago in 22 BC, and I actually built myself in a way where I was like, Distillery is the answer here. I died. I bet you never would have thought I died to that. Not me thinking about Heart of Ice. No, that Heart... No, you could Heart of Ice, actually. Kill Rhythm is only 18%. I think I'm gonna go with a Armadillo pack. This would be for... Doesn't really do much on servants, does it? Dang, maybe it is. Heart of Ice. Heart of Ice gives us cooldown reduction for rooted enemies, so the boy axe is what's gonna do that. It's only 0.78. But BUTT. If a servant's in front of us, what else am I gonna do? Stare. Alright. So, chat, it's 5:16 now. The Dead Cells Immortalis episode is probably like 12 minutes. It's probably gonna be 15 minutes for us to beat this. And then we have 15 minutes to watch the episode. And then we have to end it there. So we won't be able to do like a bunch of synopsis and stuff like that. Hopefully we can get through this area that quickly too. Maybe Magnetic's okay. Episode's 8 minutes? Yeah, I'm gonna give myself a little extra leeway. I talk a lot, you know? Yes, V, I know you talk a lot. See, like, I could have killed that long before the Magnetic even blew up. Like, I think Double Explosion is actually really cool, but I don't think Magnetic Grenade specifically is very cool against any monster except Hand of the King, and only when Hand of the King does his bombs. That's like, in fact, I will save my Magnetic Grenade fighting a Hand of the King specifically for bombs. Which means I'm actually not using a skill in that fight half the time. I have 3 buttons instead of 4. For those who don't know what Magnetic used to do back in the day, it used to be like a Tesla grenade. You just threw it, and it did lightning. But they wanted to make it a magnetic grenade, especially with Tesla coil coming out. So they wanted to do that, like, movement. Okay, got some health back. Jeez. Gangplank jump scare. Yeah, we're basically Glass Cannon. 9,000 HP, 1 Gangplank Q is all you need to die. It's a League of Legends reference for those who aren't aware. I swear, with all the masters on the map, this is like so much laggier than it's supposed to be. It's like a minor inconvenience for the monsters. They don't care if they're getting sucked in like that. That's where they want to be. Especially for a Rampager or something. Imagine sucking in the Rampager. It's already going Mach 5. It's like you're turning a Honda Civic into a Lamborghini, assuming the Honda Civic is slower because I don't know anything about cars. X-Files. I believe. I believe she doesn't believe. That's the whole show. That's the plot of the entire show. Windblown is scheduled for a test in 2024. They may be at Tokyo Game Show. Good for them. I don't think they were at Gamescom though. So I definitely have not really seen the game outside of Twitter. Whatever the music is, that iconic intro for X-Files. I couldn't watch X-Files as a kid. And it's weird because I've never actually seen an episode of X-Files. But as like an 8-year-old or something, I refused to watch it because it was too scary. But I've never seen it. Honey, wake up, magnetic grenade did something. Not very hyped for Windblown. But Paris Games Week makes a lot of sense. So they're gonna be there too. Chat, by the way, Raven's Watch. Their 1.0 releases in September on the 26th. Really, really good game if you're a big fan of Curse of the Dead Gods. This is like not awful if we were to acrobatic pack it, but it's like one hit every so often. Technically, it is a bleeding source too. Carmilla on the 1.0. What in the world's Carmilla? It sounds like the stuff that I asked for at Dunkin' Donuts to put in my coffee. It's just sugar. But they give it like some special name as if something exotic is in there. New Raven's Watch hero? So it's a folklore creature, right? What folklore is Carmilla? It was leaked by Insomniac Hack that the new Wolverine will have a similar rally system to Dead Cells. That's actually kind of cool for something like Wolverine to have. I had never finished Spider-Man PS4, and I have Miles Morales on PS5 unopened. I'm just like in a bad spot with every game I own right now. It's like I have to giga dedicate to any one game I play, which means every other game in my library gets the stiff end of the stick. It's a vampire from a novel, Bram Stoker's Dracula. There's a Dracula, there's like a... Alright. I was gonna go and like every which way, and not a single joke in my mind would have landed. Like, I could have brought up Clive Barker. I could have brought up Interview with a Vampire with Tom Cruise. I didn't know that was Tom Cruise for the longest time. And then Brad Pitt. It was gonna be like they couldn't get Brad Pitt in Raven's Watch, but then like who in the world in my chat knows what a Brad Pitt is? It's like a boomer actor at this point. I got hit by that. That would have been a skill issue. Antonio Banderas was in Interview with a Vampire? Or has he been a historic vampire that I don't know about? He was in the movie? Oh my god, everyone was in that movie. It's like one of those movies that you find out is like all the best stars got their up and coming. Someone on the YouTube side asked how to play on 22 BC. Is this a mod? Chat, can someone do exclamation point BC? It's not a mod, except for one small detail, which increased all the monsters' HP by 50%. And their damage. If that's not a small detail, my bad. I could have gotten hit there if I let that dodge roll stop. You know, 50% HP and damage on the monster, something light. Not a big deal. Unironically, better than Magnetic Grenade. I legit should swap here. Yo, Loot, you're set for tomorrow? Do you mean you just did tech check? That's what my hard stop is today. I gotta hop off so I can verify the integrity of my stream for tomorrow's GDQ segment. Chat, this is it. This might be the last 22 BC stream you've ever seen. The last 22 BC ever. Is there a boss's last gift here? I actually have no idea. I partly think that they do drop an item and I will actually get screwed. I would have to drop the stun grenade. But I low-key think the stun grenade's the only thing that's gonna let us live. Because it's gonna allow me to do my kit. Bend the rules just one time. Judge, turn around, please. Checks in the mail. How'd you not die? I did so much damage. I was gonna say, ain't no way. What was the resist? I'm gonna lose my no-hit messing around with these random monsters that are spawning inside the boss fight. See, this is the stuff you all don't have to worry about. You always say streamer point of view, streamer privilege, streamer luck. Show me when mushrooms and maskers spawn in your game. And I'm gonna show you some streamer luck. Like, look at this. You all don't have to deal with this. Crap! That would have been such a good hit if I got it off. I'm using a new controller, And I'm noticing like a little bit of D-pad sensitivity. Get up! My life! Just a smidge of D-pad sensitivity, where if I hold left and right, sometimes up and down comes out. Oh, we hit and hit. Why did I turn around? Is that the D-pad sensitivity he was talking about? Sounds like an allergy. B, one weekend at the doctor. They'll hook you right up. Clear up that D-pad sensitivity real quick. B, I take a pill for that every morning. Two for one? Invisible Cleo? Ain't no way. Streamer privilege, by the way. Imagine your Cleo's invisible. Alright, I got one. I'm okay with that. Where is she? Like Batman. Where is she? I don't know. I don't want to know either. Oh my god, stun locked. Get me off the wall, please. Duck? If you didn't duck there, you're decapitated. I know it's a little graphic, but I have to say it that way to really, like, punch it in. No way. I'm gonna need a clip of that. Stat. Someone review the footage. Submit the clip. Get yourself Reddit gold at the same time. See, that's the secret. If you make clips of my channel and post them to Reddit, you can farm Reddit gold off my work. I think it's the Crusher. Like, it's almost the same thing as the stun grenade. Like, almost. Copium. Thanks for the clips, by the way. We gotta watch Immortalis after this, so there's a chance I can't actually look at it. Alright. Remember, we can't reroll our fixes. Mutations. Is there a possibility we bring in support? Because now we don't have the stun grenade. I can't spam a turret. 37%. That's not bad at all. Disengage? Bruh. I need damage. You think I want to live? If she's dead, I live. It's just that simple. That's standard arithmetic. I know, like, the schools are teaching all kinds of math right now where you have to, like, dissect the entire numeral, not even the whole equation, just the number itself. You gotta split it to 3 different numbers before you add them up. We aren't doing all that. This is a tactics build? No! I can't play tactics. We already won on tactics. It has to be brutality. Oh, she getting body. We lost our bleed synergy. Ooh. V, what's the easiest boss in Dead Cells? Is it Concierge? I'm not gonna say anything. I am not gonna say anything at all. All I'm saying is that 22 BC, brutality only, done. World first. World record obtained. Submit it. Time. With not a lot of time to spare, so I should skip this. It's not skippable. Chat, do you all think this means... Is this boat from somewhere else on the island, or is this boat from the mainland? And the mainland is actually, like, infected now? Or is that just monsters from some other side of the island? What do you all think? Actually, let's do a simple vote. Type M in the chat if you think those zombies came from the mainland, which means the entire world is infected. Or type I in the chat if you think they came from the island, which means that they just like zoop, like right around your own island, so it's our monsters that we already have. While you're doing that, we, collective, we, not just you, there's no you in team. We have Dead Cells Immortalis that we have to watch extremely quickly because I have a hard stop in like 10 minutes. Crap, was I not recording that? I guess I don't have to record it. This is a YouTube, like, already. I do have to make this a Twitch segment. YouTube does not like it when I do this segment live, so I will be ending the YouTube live stream here. Of course, big thank you to all of those tuning in for the YouTube segment. Hop over to Twitch using this link that I conveniently don't have available. Copy. Paste. There you go. Join in here. We're going to be watching episode 10 of Dead Cells Immortalis. End. And then I have to like stop the push. Okay. Sorry, I know I'm like kind of speeding through this, but you have to. Get Cam in here. Alt F4 out of Dead Cells. That was a good ending. Now we gotta think about if we decide to do 23 BC or not, depending on if people want it. Nice Gamescom opening banner. Yeah, we did that Monday and Tuesday, actually. Official co-stream. No amulets in 23 BC. Get even more questions as to why I'm not doing standard gameplay. Like, if I could straight up remove them somehow, that would be nice. Alright, chat. I can't really give the synopsis right now. And I'm not going to speed run through the actual video. We will be watching it as full as possible. It's just I cannot overstay. So, Dead Cells Immortalis Episode 10, likely the last. Chat, can I get an exclamation point BC, please? For our good buddy Pixel Hamster. Dead Cells. This is the first time they've mentioned, like, Dead Cells, right? Like, maybe they said it the one time.
Il était une fois un roi et une reine qui jadis...
Subs? Chat, I tried to translate this as best as possible with chat. No, Google Translate. And it was a lot of gibberish. Something about a lot of pain. And, like, through pain leads to temperance or something like that. And then there was, like, stick bug in there. And you lost the game and stuff like that. It was, like, super troll.
Et une reine qui jadis s'aimait à la folie.
On the last episode, they revealed the queen as we know it, not like a queen as someone like we don't know at all. It was literally the queen from our current game.
Les aimait en retour. Leur désir de grandeur n'avait d'égal que leur passion.
See, like there's real words up here.
Aveuglé par la fougue, le roi eut alors une idée terrible. Il vint solliciter mes talents réputés d'alchimiste pour faire de lui sa reine des immortels et ainsi sceller leur amour pour l'éternité.
She doesn't seem like she's going for it.
Mais je m'y opposais avec fermeté et courage en lui disant
Gaspard. Is that like the artist, the lead artist?
Mon roi, c'est bien trop dangereux. Connaissez-vous les lois de l'échange équivalent?
Equivalent exchange.
Anime mentioned.
Il faut nécessairement en abandonner une autre de même valeur. En faisant de vous des immortels, vous risquez de déstabiliser notre monde et condamner le peuple à de terribles souffrances. Mais le roi n'eut que...
So this is like incredibly on par with the game, right? I think they actually tied it in.
De bien fermer ma gueule de sorcier de mes deux et que de toute façon le peuple n'était rien.
She's smiling. So chat, it ain't just him. Something, she's in on it. She's okay. Motion twin rules, Bobby pills. What is that word?
Alors, sous la menace, je dus me résoudre à exaucer son souhait. Les époux abandonnèrent alors leur jeune corps vigoureux pour des enveloppes misérables. Et le peuple paya le prix de leur égoïsme. Le mal-être s'abattit sur le royaume. Tandis que le monde se gangrénait par leurs fautes et que le peuple affluait au château, le roi et la reine décidèrent de jouir pleinement de leur immortalité en sacrifiant à leur guise de jeunes corps à posséder.
So how did he lose his memory? This is making it seem like even at this stage, the character was fully into this, which is like basically how the real game is. But at some point for the show, the character opts out of this.
Mais ils découvrirent bien vite que la vie de couple éternel était une idée complètement conne. Inexorablement, le passage du temps transforma leur amour en mépris. Puis le mépris en profonde haine.
Okay. So they start fighting due to their hatred for each other.
La reine décida alors de se débarrasser du roi. Je m'exécutai à nouveau sous la menace.
I love the threat
Et
here.
me débrouillai pour faire perdre la mémoire au roi, qui fut jeté dans le plus impénétrable des cachots du royaume. Et la reine prit alors la place du roi pour toujours.
Okay, so that's like decently different than our current state of the game, where the queen, and of course this could be after, I mean this could be before the game itself. In our state of the game, the beheaded is like fully aware of who he is, stuck in prison, gets let out because like everyone's now a zombie, so there's no one manning the prison anymore. And then the king that's left is just a shell of himself. I guess spoiler, right? And then your goal is to somehow get back. And the queen seems to be like completely separate from the situation, just making sure the malaise doesn't get out.
C'est vous.
Je me souviens.
Tu te souviens de ta connerie?
Ma connerie? Mais oui, je me souviens de ma connerie, c'était de t'épouser, espèce de taré.
Et voilà, ça joue la victime. T'as pas changé, hein?
Oui, bah oui, la victime. Je te signale que j'ai pourri 250 ans dans ce putain de cachot. Je savais même plus qui j'étais.
La faute à qui? Avec ton cadeau de merde, là? De toute façon, c'est fini. Me voilà enfin libérée de toi. Adieu, Chaco.
I mean, I'm laughing. It's probably not supposed to be funny, but the way they did it was hilarious. He only remembers stuff after 5 BC? Well, when you walk up to every statue, he does make it seem like whoever's making like king statues is awfully full of themselves. But when the giant gives you the one finger salute, your character actually does it back. So to me, it's like the beheaded character is fully aware and is also like, screw you to everyone else. I guess it's up to interpretation a little bit.
Désolée, j'ai pas le choix.
Non, attends, Laure, attends. Oh,
Wait, wait for what?
Arrête, du calme, attends.
Je dois le faire. Je dois tuer le roi.
Didn't he want to die?
Écoute, peut-être que ce roi, bah, c'est plus vraiment moi.
On ne change pas, ô mon roi.
Rendez pas les choses plus compliquées. Vous vouliez mourir, non?
Oui, ben, j'ai changé d'avis, voilà. Ça, c'était avant qu'on soit une vraie équipe.
Oui, fais-le.
Pitié! Non,
Palpatine?
Laure,
Arrêtez. Je suis sur le point de sauver le monde, là. Bientôt. Plus aucun enfant ne sera orphelin du mal-être.
They can cook with the animation.
t'as raison. Le mal-être, tes parents... J'ai détruit ta vie, Supposito. J'ai détruit la vie de ma seule amie. À quoi ça sert de vivre dans un monde où tu me détestes?
Je vous déteste pas, tête de flamme.
Tue-moi et finissons-en.
Pas.
Quoi? C'est trop tard, petite idiote. Laisser un immortel en vie serait pire que tout. Hein?
Lâchez-moi.
Tu n'as aucune conscience de ce que tu es en train de faire.
J'ai dit non.
Ooh. Are we gonna get our timekeeper angle? Timekeeper has a hand, right? 2 hands? She doesn't have like her hand replaced by the blade. Uh-oh. I'm curious. Like, we got our queen angle, so I should be happy with that, but I would still love a timekeeper angle.
Laure, t'es où?
Vous inquiétez pas. Je suis meilleur que du torchis.
Oh putain, ton bras.
Oh, ça? On va trouver une solution.
Non, Supposito, on va pas trouver de solution. Je t'avais dit, bute-moi, c'était ça la solution. Pourquoi tu m'écoutes jamais?
Bah, peut-être parce que je me suis sacrifiée pour vous? Ça s'appelle la foi en l'amitié, vous connaissez?
In the world?
Bordel.
Mais c'est quoi ce truc?
Non. C'est exactement ce que nous devions éviter. Vous avez laissé un immortel en vie. À cause de vous, le mal-être est en train de nous aspirer. Pour sauver le monde, vous n'avez plus d'autre choix que de sauter au cœur du néant.
Bon, ben...
Almost wish we had this in the game.
Enfin, sauf moi du coup.
No! Wait, what? No shot. That's it? It's season 2. Please. No, you can't leave me hanging like that. They have to. They didn't say this was the final episode? I thought for sure Motion Twin Twitter said that. Chat, we have a hard stop. I'm gonna check Motion Twin Twitter. Please. Don't do it to us. Hang on, hold. Copy link. Hold. And with that, the final episode of Dead Cells Immortalis is here. I mean, so, okay. I'd say it's on brand for the character to be like, welp, everyone's gonna die except for me. I think that is, like, completely reasonable. I don't think... I'm not satisfied. I'm not gonna say it's bad. Like, that's a perfect ending for a season 2 to happen. The series just ended like Zenless Zone Zero? No, Zenless Zone Zero is still getting updates, right? They just announced an update at Gamescom where you get to play a Bambi waifu police officer. That's as much of a next season as I have ever heard. This, however... So what I was hoping was gonna happen was that, like, she might become the timekeeper, turn back time, because, like, obviously we failed, and then just pick up from where we left off. That way, like, if there's no season 2, that's okay, because you can understand that it's probably now a time loop of some kind. This is more like, everyone's gonna die, except for me, but it's like is the world gone? Is the world gonna continue? Are we back in the situation of a time reset? We have no idea. However, if there was a season 2, that's like a great setup for season 2. Either way, like, still 10 out of 10 episode. It leaves us to question what might happen next, if anything. That's part of the question too, I guess. Maybe there is nothing next. I enjoyed it. I'm still gonna give it a round of applause. Here you go. I'm gonna ask for a round of applause at the same time. Okay, I think I turned it down. Anyway, like, I actually did thoroughly enjoy it. I'm gonna be heated if I don't get a season 2. That's all. All right, chat. Oh my god. Would you look at the time? Where's my music at? Oh my goodness. Holy. What a stream today. We got our dub in 22 BC. We had YouTube chat joining in. A lot of people subscribing to my YouTube for the first time. We had people on Twitch doing subscriptions here, Prime subs, checking out the latest Dead Cells patch as well as the latest episode. However, we are going to end it, but tomorrow, bonus situation will be live on the Games Done Quick Twitch channel. The link is up above. Follow them. Can I do a shout out to Games Done Quick? That'd be convenient. If you're not already following Games Done Quick, you could do so right here. And we should be live tomorrow. They're doing a whole roguelike session, and we'll be in for the Dead Cells segment. Either way, thanks for the bits, follows, subs. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming out. Raids from the homies as well. Huge stream today, huge. Could not be any more huge, even if you tried. Anyway, you all have a good night, good day, good evening, good whatever, wherever you are. Thanks for the bits, follows, subs, especially the follows. Make sure you are following the channel. Otherwise, I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good one, everybody.